Are you guys looking to upgrade your PC gaming setup but don't know what controller to get that looks, feels, and performs the best? Well then this video is for you, because I'll be going over the top 5 best gaming controllers to include into your PC setup. So guys, no more waiting around, let's just dive right into it. Coming in with number 5, we have the Turtle Beach React R controller. This Turtle Beach React R controller comes with game-enhancing audio controls, superhuman hearing sound settings, ergonomic textured handle surfaces, and 2 mappable quick action buttons, as well as immersive vibration feedback, responsive accurate controls, and it works well together with the Turtle Beach headset. The audio control settings mixed with the Turtle Beach headset just makes an overall crisp audio connection to whatever game you're playing, which is why I think you guys should get this controller. Sure, it doesn't look the best on design wise, but performance wise this controller does way more than the average Xbox controller, which is why I think you should get this controller. Coming in with number 4, Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma wired Xbox controller, which is one downside if you're into the wireless type Xbox controllers, but other than that, this thing is really powerful. This controller is powered by Razer Chroma RGB. Enjoy greater immersion and customized with 16.8 million colors and lighting effects via the Razer controller setup for Xbox app. 6 additional remappable buttons. Unleash greater control and a more personalized playstyle with 4 extra triggers and 2 remappable buttons that can be customized via the Razer control setup for Xbox app. Have trigger mode with setup stop switches. For competitive edge, activate hair trigger mode via 2 slide locks on the other side of the controller that greatly reduces travel distance to the main triggers, enabling an ultra fast rate of fire, which is great if you're playing a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Mega tactile action buttons and D-pad. Wield hyper responsive accuation with a cushioned touch and greater tactility when executing moves. Interchangeable thumbstick caps. Includes a set of short and extended grips for a more natural and precise analog motion to fit your playstyle. This controller's modified L-shaped hand grips come with non-slip rubber grips for a secure yet agile hold, natural, effortless control for all-day gaming. With the Razer Chroma RGB, this design makes it look really good, plus with all the performance upgrades and whatnot, this makes this controller really powerful, and only for $147.61, which I think is a bang for your buck. Dropping in with number 3, we have the PowerA Enhanced Seafoam Fade Gamepad Wired Video Game Xbox Controller. This wired controller features dual rumble motors and mappable advanced gaming buttons, diamond texture grip on the back, and a metal D-pad on the front, headset dial for game audio or chat mute via 3.5mm stereoed headset jack, which is why I think that this controller you should go for. The one thing that I say is a downside to this controller, if this is really a big deal for you or a deal breaker, is since it's wired, you can't really play with it wireless. But if you don't really mind the difference and you just want a really good controller that's cheap, this one's only $38, I think that this controller is for you. Especially if you spend a lot of money on the PC, the monitor, the desk, or whatever, I think that this controller is perfect not to spend too much money on a crazy looking controller if you're more simplistic. Number 2, not the controller you expected, but it's the PlayStation DualSense wireless controller. Guys, one thing I will say about this controller is that it only works when you're playing on Steam. So Origin, EA, Blizzard or Activision or wherever else you're trying to play, this controller only works on Steam, and some Steam games don't even support the controller. Oh, and every Steam game in general don't support the features that the DualSense wireless controller comes with, like the haptic feedback, the adaptable triggers, or yes, that's literally the main problem with this controller. But I put it on the list in case you guys came from PlayStation to PC, so you guys don't have to worry about buying a controller if you already have one. But be warned, this controller only works on Steam games. Alright, and finally, number 1, the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. Experience the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2, featuring adjustable tension thumbsticks, wraparound rubberized grip, and shorter hair trigger locks. Enjoy limitless customizations with interchangeable components and exclusive button mapping options in the Xbox Accessories app, and save up to 3 custom profiles on the controller and switch between them on the fly. Swap thumbstick toppers, D-pads, and paddles to tailor your controller to your preferred gaming style, and stay in the game with up to 40 hours of rechargeable battery life, and refining components that are built to last. Wow, those are some pretty good features. Now I bet you guys are wondering, wait, isn't the DualSense and the Elite wireless controller the same, but just a different company? Well, you would be right. But the one reason I put the PlayStation controller at number 2 was because of people that's crossing from PlayStation to PC, which I did. But I think that this controller, Xbox Elite, if you have the money to spend, $115, I recommend you go for it because it works on every single platform that you play on, as long as it's a controller game too. And it's really good. Honestly, I feel like its texture and overall how it feels and how close the thumbsticks are, I think arguably that this controller is better than the DualSense one. And I honestly say that because like of the texture, everything, the buttons, because it has the same features. It's just a different PlayStation and Xbox, you know. But I think that Xbox's controller is a bit more comfortable. So if you guys have the money to spend on the wireless Elite series, I say go for it. But if you have a PlayStation controller and you only play Steam games, then just use the PlayStation controller, honestly. So guys, those are the top 5 best controllers to add into your PC setup. And honestly, like I was mentioning previously, the Xbox Elite series, I think you guys should 100% go for. Like, this should be your main goal. But if you're on a budget or looking to like be a little cheaper, or if you have a PlayStation and you switch to PC, go with any of the other options. But like I said, if you have money to spend, the Elite Series 2 is the one to go with. So players, I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got some information and knowledge. And what controller are you gonna buy? Yeah, let me know, what controller are you gonna buy with your PC setup? I'm curious to hear what you guys think, because I got a standard Xbox controller, but you know, because the features don't really matter that much unless you're really big on the features. So it's all up to you and your preferences, like I said earlier. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.